everyone, and welcome back to our Health News blog. My name is Mary.
I'm Aisha.
And I'm Carlos, and today's topic is quite smoky.
For years now, there has been a struggle between the legalization of marijuana. There is evidence both for and against it.
As healthcare professionals, we have a vital role in engaging the public on health and its big questions of the day.
In particular, today's topic is known as a wicked problem because this problem does not have a simple solution. Because if it did, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
To make this vlog more interesting, we'll have Mary and Carlos on opposing sides, and I will act as mediator.
I am the voice supporting marijuana legalization. Marijuana is the most commonly used illicit drug in Canada. The chemical tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC, is the main psychoactive agent causing the high. In Canada, medical marijuana is legal in treatment of end-of-life patients or chronic debilitating
The
symptoms.
voice against marijuana legalization. Roughly 10.6% of people aged 15 to 65 are consuming it, and our concern mainly lies in its use of our youth. Research from the Government of Canada states that long-term use of marijuana affects primarily mental status, physical health, and brain function. The Liberal Party of Canada stated that our youth are accessing the drugs easily, with the age group between 12 and 18 have the highest incidence.
This analysis of the number of people using marijuana means that our current preventative system is faulty and it's just not working and we need a new one.
Based on the information provided, we are now going to discuss how marijuana legalization will be carried out and its benefits in doing so. The first area up for discussion is how marijuana will be sold in designated stores and licensed locals. Marijuana distribution will coincide with current alcohol and tobacco policies, where only designated crown corporations can sell the product.
This would include helping prevent minors from acquiring marijuana products by limiting who can actually distribute it, just like we did with alcohol products. And secondly, because only a certain amount of places will sell the product, we can ensure and monitor taxation.
Now we'll discuss how public consumption of marijuana will be limited to designated areas. While marijuana smoke does not cause the same harmful effects as cigarette smoke, research has found that the inhalation of any smoke is harmful for the lungs. Similar to the efforts made to reduce the effects of cigarette smoke, policies to limit secondhand smoke of marijuana will be put in place.
This policy would include, first, it would help limit the exposure to secondhand marijuana smoke to the general public in order to maintain health and safety. And secondly, it will ensure that if you do want to smoke marijuana in public, there will be places for you to smoke.
Fortunately, the use of marijuana in private homes cannot be controlled, and secondhand smoke exposure to other individuals and children is inevitable.
An essential part in the legalization of marijuana is education. Education is vital in ensuring that the public is informed of all harms and benefits associated with the consumption of the drug. Medicinal uses, the effects of long-term marijuana use, and safety risks, such as impaired driving, will be outlined here. These programs will be funded using tax money from the selling of marijuana, making this self-sustainable.
Advantages to this policy would include increased public awareness and general competency about marijuana and drug use with a non-biased and judgmental approach. And secondly, it would help reduce marijuana consumption by people's own choice. Essentially, we give them the information and then they decide whether or not they want to smoke.
The issue lies within the methods of how to test individuals manning vehicles while under the influence of marijuana. A tool to help measure levels of marijuana in the body is yet to be discovered. Therefore, it may not be feasible to assume that education in this area can yet be provided to the public.
Proposed policies will help promote wellness, education, and a better justice system. The government will profit from the taxing and the public will benefit from the additional education, making it a win-win situation.
Exactly. And as for the issues regarding this change in legislation and the concerns about events that may follow its freedom, it must be understood that a new approach to controlling marijuana use is necessary.
As Canadians, we must work together to take a step forward within this area of development. The percentage of Canadians using marijuana is on the rise, and we need to make a change to achieve more safe and healthy public goals.
Absolutely.
If we create this policy of legalizing marijuana, we will open doors for harm reduction and will help constitute less of a threat to public health.